Hello, welcome. Come right on in. Hi. Good. How are you today? Good. Come on in and welcome to mediation. I spoke with you guys on the phone, both during the intake process. And before we get started, did you guys bring your mediation agreements? You did. Okay, thank you. And your confidentiality agreement was also included in that? Yes, okay. And you are Jordan Knowles, and your name is Anthony Hamilton. Nice to meet you guys today. Welcome to mediation. My name is April Johnson, and I thank you for participating in this session today. I am a neutral for the process. I am not biased. I do not have any connection at all with you guys and anything that you do, any type of business or school or anything. Have any of you noticed me or know of me outside of mediation today? No. Okay. Before we get started, is there a way that you guys would prefer for me to address you?
Just as Jordan.
As Jordan? And as Anthony. Okay, nice to meet both of you. Today, are you guys on time limits? Are you available to meet for at least 4 hours today?
Yes.
You are? Okay. And prior to mediation, you guys did sign an agreement. I did review that agreement, and I want to know if you guys have any questions about the mediation agreement at all. No, you don't. Okay. And then, does anybody here suffer from a disability at all or require any type of special needs or attention or anything that I need to be aware of? No. Okay. The process generally is, mediation is voluntary. It's an informal process, and it's used to resolve issues and conflicts between two parties or sometimes multiple parties. Your attendance to this mediation does not imply at all in any kind of way an admission of guilt or wrongdoing. Mediation offers each party to be able to come together to figure out your own solutions and your own options to your dispute. So it is not court. In court, the difference is that the judge determines your outcome in your process. And when you decide to mediate, you come up with how you would like your dispute to be resolved. Do you guys understand the difference? Okay. In mediation, what should be included are the facts. Definitely what you see and how you feel of what's going on between the both of you, between each party. At the end, after you come up with your options and what you think might be some solutions, you guys will agree on those solutions and you'll decide on which way you guys are going to go. Okay? Okay, so I would also like to explain to you guys the process of caucus. Caucus is a process where I may need to separate the two of you and speak to you individually and separately. This process is usually if a concern arises or if I sense or feel that something is underlying or more going on, and one person may feel safer talking about something in private. Hopefully we won't be able to have to do that today, but if we do, that is a process that's called caucus, and I want to make you guys aware of that. I want to make sure that we understand that the process today is confidential, that after we mediate, that nothing that happens in the mediation should leave the mediation. Your process should not be discussed outside of this mediation today. I will not discuss anything that has to do with your mediation. I cannot stand up in court unless I am summoned to court for any reason, and even then I am protected. I will not discuss what happens in your mediation even if I am summoned to court. Are we understood with that?
Yes. Okay.
My role is an advocate. I'm not an attorney. I am not a judge. My function is to be a neutral and to be biased in this process. The most important part of my role is that I facilitate your conversation. I help you guys come up with your options and discussing openly how you feel about your dispute. Is that understood?
Yes.
I don't provide any legal advice at all. If at all you feel like you need to get legal advice, you'll be able to do so after the mediation. But I do ask that you guys refrain from any adversarial process, legal proceedings, or anything during the process of the mediation. Can we agree to that as
Yes.
part of your agreement? Okay, so with that being said, thank you and welcome to mediation. We're going to go over some ground rules before we get started, and then I will show you guys some hospitality, where the location of the restrooms are and water if you need it and everything, okay? So before we get started, let's just kind of jot down and go over some ground rules and things that we can be mindful of in your process in order to respect one another. So, Jordan, would you like to share with us what some ground rules might be so that we can keep the mediation fair and open?
I would like that we don't interrupt each other.
Okay, no interrupting. Okay.
No name calling.
No name calling. Okay.
That we're both open to our own opinion.
Okay, both open to your own opinion. Okay.
Respect one another when someone else is speaking.
Okay, respect one another when someone else is speaking. Okay. Is there any other items that you guys would like to add? At all? No? Okay. So one of the things I'd like to make sure that we include and remember is that we don't dwell on the past. That we try to stay focused on the here and now and moving forward to a really great solution for the dispute that you guys are bringing to the table today. I would like for you guys to speak up if you feel like the mediation isn't working for you, and if you feel at all that I am leaning towards one side or the other and I am starting to not be a neutral, then I'd like you to bring that to my attention today. Okay? All right. Thank you. So let's go ahead and get started. In the intake process, we were able to take some information on the dispute and the issues that you guys are coming to resolve today. And what I have, and then I'll let you guys speak, are you guys were living together as college roommates, and you guys are going to be going your own separate ways. And you guys are trying to work out which way the bills should go, the gas bill, the DWP bill, the cable, and the internet. And then you have some furniture that you guys want to discuss and work out. And then you have a dog that you guys both want to be able to care for and remain having a relationship with. Does that sound about right?
Yes.
Okay, so I will allow the lady to speak first. Is that okay with you,
Yes, it is.
Anthony Hamilton? Okay, so Jordan, I'm going to allow you to go ahead and speak first. And again, if we can learn to make sure we respect each other on our ground rules, no name calling, let her finish speaking, and no interrupting, okay, and no dwelling on the past. Okay, Jordan.
Okay, we're college roommates, and we're trying to figure out how we can go about separating our bills and things that we need to separate. Also, I want the dog. It's my dog. His name is Fluffy, and I feel like I should have the dog because
Okay.
I take care of the dog. I do the most for the dog, so I feel like the dog should be mine.
Okay. Okay. And your feelings towards anything else is only the
I
dog?
feel like we should separate the bills 50-50.
Okay.
I don't know how Anthony feels about that, but I feel like we should separate them. And the furniture, I feel like I should get the TV and the Xbox because I put the most money in for those items.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Anthony, What's your story and how would you like to share what's going on?
Well, I believe that I should get the dog because I'm the one who found him off the streets,
Okay.
and I'm the one who brought him in. And I believe I should also have the TV because I'm the one that went in line and waited all those long hours on Black Friday to come and even bring it in the house. While you felt like it took too much time away from you, so I mean, I believe that I should keep it.
Okay.
And I also agree with her on the bills that we should both split 50-50.
Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and just kind of frame what you guys are both suggesting. So Jordan, you feel like that the dog Fluffy is your dog, and that's not something that you are willing to maybe compromise on with Anthony, that you feel you want to take the dog and that the dog is yours. The furniture, you feel like you definitely want the TV and you definitely want the Xbox, and that you should just agree to split the bills 50-50. Okay. And Anthony, you agree that you guys should split the bills 50-50.
Yes.
Okay. And that the furniture, you definitely want the TV, and you want the dog. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay. So then I guess, although the bills were on the table, it doesn't sound like bills are what's an issue here. You guys are agreeing to split the bills, and the total amount of the bills are $465. So that means that $232.50 will be the responsibility of each one of you. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Jordan and Anthony. I'm going to set the agenda for what we have discussed and on the table at the time right now. So first, I think that the priority may be dealing with the furniture that you guys are discussing. The TV, the 50-inch TV, the dining room table set, the Xbox, and the Mac laptop are the items that you guys have brought forth to discuss and decide on. Second, we're going to decide on the bills. You guys have earlier, you guys have already decided that you're going to split the bills 50-50, and so that would equal out to $232.50. And then last, we're going to deal with another very important issue, which is the dog Fluffy, and who will get to keep the dog. Okay, so let's start with the furniture. The TV, both of you want the TV. So talk to me a little bit about what you think some options are.
Well, I feel like I should get the TV because I pay the cable bill and I watch the TV the most compared to Anthony. So I feel like I should get the TV.
Okay.
Well, I'm the one who purchased the TV, and I'm the one who brought it home from Black Friday, so there would be no cable bills or anything. There would be no television that you're watching if it weren't for me.
Okay.
But I feel like I should get the TV because if I'm paying the cable bill, then why shouldn't I get the TV?
But how much is the cable bill compared to the price of the actual TV though?
The cable bill is more. It's $100 every month. So in due time, that does round about way more than the TV costs.
But I'm the one who waited in line all those hours just to even purchase the TV. All day long, I kept for it. So I don't really think that you should get the TV because I'm the one who sacrificed my time just to even give us a TV for us to have.
Okay, so let me remind you guys that also items that you guys are going to be discussing is the dining room table set, the Xbox, and the Mac laptop. So let's consider all of these items and how you guys would like to walk away, both feeling like there has been a sense of fairness. Let's discuss that.
Well, I also like to address the Xbox since I'm also the one who purchased that and waited in line. And there's no unnecessary bills that really come with it besides the internet, which I paying for.
Okay, I can agree with that. He can take that.
Okay, so Jordan is agreeing that Anthony can walk away and take the Xbox. Okay, so very good job, you guys. You've gotten one of the things off the list accomplished. So that leaves us with the TV and the laptop, Mac laptop computer, and the dining room set.
I feel like I should get the Mac laptop because I go to school almost every day and I need the computer to accomplish school. So.
Okay.
Well, I'm the one paying the internet bill, so you couldn't even be able to access it at home if you needed it. If it weren't for me.
But eventually we'll live on our own and I'm able to afford the internet bill, so I feel like I should get the Mac.
Well, I'm the one who purchased it so you could be able to do it. So you could be able to use it for school.
Well, I feel like I should still get the Mac.
Well, I guess since you needed so much for school and I don't really want to stop you from that, then I guess I'll let you have with that.
Okay. All right. So congratulations on accomplishing that. Left in terms of furniture is again the TV and the dining room set.
I would like the dining room set. I think that the dining room set would be perfect for my living room. And I put in half the money for it, so I feel like the dining room set should be mine.
Okay. Your thoughts on that, Anthony?
I'd like to agree with that, but I can't because, I mean, this dining set, it just stores a lot of memories with both of us, and I don't really want to get rid of that. And I would also like to have it for my new living space, so I don't really have to go out and buy another one.
Okay. Your thoughts on that, Jordan?
I feel like the dining room set is like everything for me. Like, I don't want to give it up. I really want the dining room set.
Okay.
How about if I let you have the TV, then would I be able to keep the dining room set? Would you be fine with that? Or would you rather have both of these things?
I could agree to that.
Okay. So you guys are agreeing that she will keep the TV and then you're going to keep the dining room set? Okay. Okay. I want to make sure that I'm clear. In terms of the furniture, Jordan is going to get the TV and the laptop Mac computer, and Anthony is going to get the dining room set and the Xbox. Are you guys agreeing to that?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. You guys have done a good job so far on coming to some type of agreement on the issues at hand. All right, let's go over the bills. You guys did agree that you would split the bills 50-50, and included in those bills are the gas bill, the DWP bill, the cable bill, and the internet, and the total amount of splitting it will be $232.50. Are you guys both agreeing to split the bills 50-50?
After thinking about it, I don't believe that we should split it 50-50 because she's always bringing some guy over running up the lights up until 2 in the morning,
Okay.
and she's always using the internet. She's always running up the internet bill, like taking up megabytes because she's always on her laptop. She's always watching Netflix.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we should split it 50-50 because we came in the apartment together and agreed upon the apartment that we would share. And I feel like the bill should go half and half.
Okay. So you guys are both agreeing that, or Jordan agrees that, or feels that the bills should go 50-50 because you guys normally split these bills every month. And Anthony, you think because she often has company that she is entertaining, that the gas bill or the DWP bill should not be split? Is there,
DWP bill.
the DWP bill should not be split? You think that that should be
I think that should be more towards her.
her responsibility to cover the DWP bill? And are you saying that you want her to cover the DWP bill and the rest of the bills you guys are going to split? Or
Yes.
what are you?
I want her to include that bill because she's the one that's mainly running up the electricity and water.
Okay.
While I'm not around.
Okay. So Anthony feels that the DWP bill should be Jordan's responsibility, while the gas, cable, and internet should be split 50-50. Okay, your thoughts on that, Jordan?
I feel like he should pay half. He's there as much as I am, although I'm there more, but we can manage together, and I feel like he should pay half of it.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Okay. Your thoughts, Anthony?
I really can't agree to that because, once again, as I restated, you're always bringing some company over late at night, always staying up till 2 or 3 in the morning. You keeping the lights on while I'm trying to sleep or study or focus. And I really think that it's bothering me because you're the one that's really using up more when it comes to that bill and the prices
Okay.
compared to me. So.
Jordan?
I guess I can agree on paying half of one of the bills. Maybe the water bill,
Okay.
the DWP bill.
Okay. So he wants you to be fully responsible for the DWP bill, and you think that you should only be responsible for half.
Okay.
We're gonna go back over the bills. Let me make sure that I'm clear. Anthony, you're saying that you feel Jordan is fully responsible for the DWP bill and that you are willing to cover half of the other bills?
I have a better idea. So she can cover the DWP bill while I cover the gas, cable, and internet bill.
Okay, so you are proposing that you take care of the gas, cable, and internet, and that Jordan covers the DWP bill.
Yes.
Jordan, what are your thoughts on that?
I think that'd be a great idea.
Okay, so if Anthony covers the gas, cable, and internet, that will total $215. And if you, Jordan, cover the DWP bill, then that will be $250. Are you guys agreeing to that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Very good. You guys have accomplished another phase of your agreement. So I high five you guys on that. And let's move on down the agenda to discuss the dog fluffy. So Jordan, you feel that the dog should be yours, that you care for the dog. And Anthony, you feel that you found the dog, and so the dog should be yours. Let's discuss that. Who would like to okay, no problem. Jordan?
Alright. Fluffy, it's my dog. I feel like I should have the dog because I pay the bills, I pay the shots, I take the dog to the bed, I give the dog food, everything. So I feel like the dog should be mine.
Okay.
Well, I think the dog is a man's best friend, and I take him out for walks, and I'm the one who found him. I'm the one who rescued him from the streets. So I think that I should be the one that takes care of the dog and keep custody of him.
Okay.
Well, I feel like there's more responsibility in just walking the dog or finding the dog. I feel like I should keep the dog because I do most of the requirements of the responsibilities that the dog needs. So I feel like I should be able to have the dog completely.
Okay. Okay, so Jordan, you feel like you're the caretaker of the dog, you provide for all of its needs, and Anthony, you feel that a dog is a man's best friend, and you brought the dog home, and that both of you guys participated in the dog being here. Okay, so do you guys have any options that you think you could put out on the table so that we can discuss them, or how you guys can care for the dog and what happens to the dog? Anybody have any options that you guys would like to come up with or address?
I feel like the dog should live with me, and Anthony can come visit the dog when he would like to.
Okay, so you're proposing that the dog comes and lives with you, but whenever Anthony wants to visit the dog and see the dog, if he's available, the dog is available to see Anthony.
Yes.
Okay, Anthony?
I think it should be the other way around. I think I should be taking care of the dog at home. And Jordan can come and visit the dog.
Okay. Okay, so Anthony thinks that he should take care of the dog and that you should be the one to come visit. Okay, so it's clear that the dog can't, be in two places at one time. However, I'm sure that there is a workable solution that you guys can come up with. So let's talk about that.
Well, I feel like maybe the dog can go with Anthony for the weekends and the dog stay with me for the entire week. And he take the dog on the weekends.
Okay, so you feel like you should keep the dog the entire week and that he takes the dog on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday? Is that what you're referring to?
Yep, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
I think we should have more of a joint custody. Like one of us takes the dog 4 days a week for a certain week, and then we switch off.
Okay, so you're proposing that you guys have joint custody when it comes to the dog, that someone takes the dog maybe Monday through Thursday and someone else takes the dog Friday through Sunday. Is that what you're saying?
And then we switch off the days each week.
And then it reverses the following week, so then the next person gets the dog for 4 days and then the next person gets the dog for 3 days.
Yeah, so it could be more fair.
Okay. What do you think about that option, Jordan?
I guess I can agree on that.
Okay, so then how are you guys going to come up with, or we'd have to come up with dates and options on how you guys plan to how to come up with that plan each week. So, okay, so Jordan, let's talk about that. You would have the dog what days?
Monday through Thursday.
Okay, so you want to have the dog Monday through Thursday. Does that mean that Anthony would drop the dog off Monday morning? Does that mean you go pick the dog up Monday morning? Let's talk about the specifics.
I would be able to drop him off.
You'd be able to drop the dog off Monday morning. Okay? And then in order to return the dog back to Anthony, what is the plan for that?
I will return the dog back Thursday night.
Okay, so then Jordan would drop the dog off Thursday night to Anthony. Okay, and so, all right, so the arrangement would be that Monday through Thursday, Jordan would have the dog, and Anthony, you would then have the dog from Thursday evening. The dog will be dropped off through Monday morning.
Yes.
That sounds like a very workable plan. You guys want to be consistent and stick to that? So Monday through Thursday, Jordan would have the dog, and then Thursday evening through Monday morning, Anthony would have the dog. So are we rotating each week, or are we going to make that consistent every week?
We can be consistent.
I feel like we should rotate.
And you feel like you should rotate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what would the rotation look like? Explain that to me.
Well, I feel like every other week we should be able to take the dog.
Okay. Anthony?
I can agree with her.
Okay. So let me make sure I'm clear. Jordan, what you're saying is that you would like to rotate schedules with Fluffy. And Anthony, what you're saying is that you'd like have Jordan have the dog Monday through Thursday, and that the dog will be dropped off Thursday evening and dropped back off Monday morning with you. So let's make sure that we're clear. Is that what you're agreeing to, that you'd rather have the dog every 2 weeks, or rotating the dog? Or are you saying that you're agreeing to have the dog Monday through Thursday?
Well, it would be okay to have the dog every 2 weeks, but I'm okay with the dog being with him and me Monday through Thursday and him Thursday through Monday.
Okay. So is that what you guys are agreeing to settle this with the dog?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let me go back over and say what it is that you guys are agreeing to. So Jordan, you're going to have the dog Monday through Thursday. You agreed to drop the dog off Thursday evening to Anthony. Anthony, you're going to receive the dog on Thursday evenings, and you're going to drop the dog back off Monday morning to Jordan. Is that what you guys are agreeing on?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Congratulations on reaching another solution for the dog. Okay, so it looks like you guys have come up with your solutions today for all 3 issues that we discussed. First being the furniture, second was the bills, and the third was the dog. I high-five you guys on coming up with a solution. You guys did a really great job on working together, on coming up with options and agreeing on those options to move forward.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read back your agreement, and then after I read back your agreement, if there are any changes that need to be made, you can let me know at that time. And then after that, I'm going to have my staff type up your settlement agreement. It is a non-binding agreement, which means it will not hold up in court. And we can briefly discuss any way that you guys would like to address each other in the issue that anything comes up that's unforeseen and that you feel like you guys are not being held to your agreement today. Okay? So, in terms of the furniture, Jordan will get the TV and the laptop Mac computer, and Anthony will get the dining room set and the Xbox. Is that what you guys are agreeing on?
Yes.
Okay. And then in terms of the bills, Jordan is agreeing to pay the DWP bill, which is totaling $250, and Anthony, you're agreeing to pay the gas, cable, and internet, which is totaling to $215. Is that what you guys are agreeing on?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And in terms of the dog, Jordan will get the dog Monday through Thursday. She'll drop the dog off to Anthony Thursday evening. And then Anthony will keep the dog Thursday through Thursday through Monday morning, and drop the dog back off with Jordan Monday morning. Does that sound like an agreement?
Yes.
Okay, great. And then during the course of the time of each one of you keeping the dog, were you guys both agreeing that the care was solely on the individual who has the dog, or are you guys agreeing to split cost? What did you guys agree on in terms of the care of the dog? Food, shots, bathing?
I feel like it will go on the person who has the dog at the moment.
Okay.
So,
Anthony?
I believe that we should split the costs because we're both taking care of it at the same time.
Okay, so you want to split the cost of the dog, and you agree that each person should share in the cost as well of the dog. So when you say split the cost, do you mean that while you have the dog, you're taking care of the dog, or do you mean when any expense comes up that you guys are going to split it 50-50?
Any expenses that come up, we have to split it 50-50.
Okay.
I
Jordan?
can agree with that.
Okay, so you guys are agreeing to split the cost 50-50 for the full care of Fluffy the dog.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you guys. I hope the process was rewarding for you guys. You guys are able to walk away with an agreement today and have all your issues that you brought, your dispute to the table is settled. You guys, if we could kindly shake hands. And I know that it's important to preserve relationships, And I think that more importantly, in addition to working out these issues, that you guys were roommates and you guys did share an apartment all through college, and hopefully for years to come, you guys will be able to preserve that relationship. These issues are behind you. You guys have decided to work together to agree on your bills, your furniture, and your dog. And I wish you guys luck in both of your endeavors as you continue to grow. In the future, if you run into any other problems or disputes, I am open to do mediation, and you're able to contact me for the services at any time. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. And thank you, Jordan.
Thank you so much.
You guys have a wonderful day.